I don't see Lisa, but this is 5, so
Okay.
we good now.
Okay, well, let's call this meeting to order of the Historic Preservation Commission special meeting of November 14th, 2024. Are there any citizen comments?
No citizen comments.
Moving on to new business. We have a certificate of appropriateness for Normal Hill Heritage Overlay Zone, an application by Karsten Glass on behalf of Valerie Johnson to replace an existing plate glass window with a new vinyl window and slider at 519 3rd Street.
Okay, so in your packet, there is a picture of a little house. The window is circled. It is a single pane plate glass window.
He's gonna put one of those 3.
They're gonna
Yeah,
put one of
slide.
these, yep, one of the 3 situations, so like those, the 2 side pieces can slide into the major piece to be able to get ventilation. The size does not change, just the window type. And that's all I got for you. Pretty simple one.
Yeah, that one. We need a no-brainer thing in our.
Well, let's just,
You know, you guys can always, you know, we did this with, egress windows. If there was something that you thought was kind of superfluous and did not actually need to be reviewed by you, you could make a recommendation to the Planning and Zoning Commission that they amend, the code where it, pertains to the different things that you guys review. We did that a couple years ago when it came to egress windows, because we were having to do a lot of reviews.
About us doing that.
Yep, so,
We
you
had
would-
like 5 egress windows. in a
yes, so we
row.
had a
Yeah.
series of egress windows, which were usually a basement window being replaced, you know, for a safety concern, and we had to. I think we had tried to schedule some special meetings and we weren't always able to do so, and so the commission had a discussion at that point. Where egress windows, since those are kind of a safety concern, you want to allow for homeowners or builders to be able to replace those quickly and not have to have the secondary review. So if ever there was a time that you guys thought, do we really need to review this?
It could be.
You could make that recommendation to planning and zoning to change the zoning code, make an amendment.
I think on these ones where it's actually something where you're looking at it, it's probably a good idea for us to go through it. Just-
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
just-
Even though that
just as a
seems really
comment,
simple,
you know,
but I agree.
Sometimes simple
Yeah.
ones still need to be
No,
reviewed.
the
just
egress
because-
ones were boring as heck, because they were all like on the side of the back of the house.
Right, and into the basement.
Yeah.
Yep.
the one thing is like with something like this, like where the opening isn't changing. And it's literally
Mhm.
grid style,
Uh-huh.
open style. For me personally, I don't, that doesn't seem like we ever turn anything down because we don't like that it's which way it slides or if it has little,
Right,
grids or-
if it has the grade or not, it hasn't.
But when
doesn't
they
have the grade.
start putting new holes or making holes bigger, but I agree with you too, so I can go both sides.
At least
Well, you know, it could
say
be
we
something that maybe
reviewed it.
next year we have like a work session and we talk through some different things and see how the commission feels as a whole, if there's any other items that maybe if they weren't changing like the size, if it was the same for same, maybe that's something that you guys don't need to see. But if it changes anything, if it makes the opening bigger or the opening smaller or anything like that, then maybe you do still want to see it, But
Yeah.
not something we have to cover today. Today we're just going to review
Something
this
about.
one, but something to think about and something I can bring back to the commission at a later date.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started on this. This form is to help the reviewer to consider the project and identify which factors are met for certificate of appropriateness. Comments can be provided as feedback to the applicant, helping them to obtain a certificate of appropriateness. Please refer to the information sheet accompanying this form for more clarification. Use the normal heritage overlay zone code. So
So usually you just read through the factors and then skip to the
oh, there it is.
back
Right
section.
back.
That first section
Okay.
should have the 7 factors on it.
So the historic character of a property shall be retained and preserved. The removal of historic materials or alterations of features and spaces that characterize the property should be avoided. So
Yeah, I think that,
it complies.
oh, yeah.
Everybody comfortable with that? Number 2, each property shall be recognized as a physical record of its time, place, and use. Changes that create a false sense of historical development, such as adding conjectural features or architectural elements from other buildings, shall not be undertaken.
I think that would be fun.
We'll say it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, most properties change over time. Those changes that have acquired historical significance in their own right shall be retained and preserved.
That could go.
Do you have a comment?
I don't think that this applies.
Yeah. That's why I said, I think you could ban that either way you wanted to,
Number 4, distinctive features, finishes, and construction techniques or examples of craftsmanship that characterize a property shall be preserved.
but that's good.
So we feel like that complies then.
It should look identical, except there's gonna be 2 lines.
Yep, it's like-
5, deteriorated historic features should be repaired rather than replaced. Where the severity of the deterioration requires replacement of a distinctive feature, the new feature shall match the old in design, color, texture, and other visual qualities, and where possible, materials. Replacement of missing features shall be substantiated by physical or pictorial documentary evidence. Don't.
I think this applies. Yeah.
I don't think that applies to this.
New additions, exterior alterations, or related new construction shall not destroy historic materials that characterize the property unless such work is for replacement of inefficient or failing materials, fixtures, or systems with modernly designed and constructed replacements that duplicate, replicate, or result in substantial conformance with the visual appearance or integrity of a historically significant aspect of the building. The new work should be differentiated from the old and shall be compatible with the massing, size, scale, and architectural features to protect the historical integrity of the property and its environment.
It's like reading a little bit that applies.
I think it applies.
Is everyone with complies on that one?
I think so.
Number 7, new additions and adjacent or related new construction shall be undertaken in such a manner that if removed in the future, the essential form and integrity of the historic property and its environment would be unimpaired.
Doesn't apply.
So, if the application is found to be consistent with the factors 1, 4, and 6, then HPC shall approve the application and issue a COA.
We just did that, didn't we?
Yep, 1, 4, and 6 are the ones who complied.
Nice.
So if the application complies with 2 of factors 1, 4, and 6, then the application must also comply with at least 3 of the remaining factors 2, 3, 5, and 7 to be approved.
That doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you may say it applies with all 3 of the first one.
Yeah,
Application complies with 1 factor 1, 4, 6, or none of them, then we shall deny. Next one is for a brand new structure. So anybody have any other comments concerning this?
we want to make a motion to approve it. Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the replacement of the window at 519 3rd Street.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Fantastic.
Okay. Is there any commissioner comments?
This was a short meeting.
Next meeting is December 5th. We do have a certificate of appropriateness that is coming in today, so we will have something to review. That's kind of it. I might bring treats for Christmas. We'll see how on the ball I am that day.
No other staff comments then?
That's it.
Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Sure. I'll make a motion to-
I'll second it.
Okay.
All those in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Thank you.